There you are.
Hello.
Hello.
I feel like I've talked to you recently.
Just share the screen. You should be able to see what I'm seeing now.
Not yet.
How about now?
I don't. It says video connected, but connection is very low.
Hmm.
Hold on. Yeah, there is nothing on my screen.
Hmm.
Let me click on your name and see. Wait, maybe. Hold on. There we go. Okay.
Ta-da.
What is this?
You should know this area.
I mean, I know what this is.
I don't know what happened
Oh, is
before.
this that out of bounds thing?
Yeah, this is the no clip.
Yeah. Oh.
It's just so weird just being able to go through here like this. All these details from all
Hey,
angles.
there should be a fat ghost in that chair. Or on that stool in the middle. He's not actually in a chair.
Well, I mean, you gotta cut some resources, otherwise, it took long enough just to load this as it is.
Yeah. That
Oh,
looks fantastic.
what did I fly through? Here. Oh, there's a thing right there called a house. But this little program is, or this website is just really neat.
I bet there's probably a lot of cool stuff you can see in there. Yep, there's Mario's view.
Oh, oop, there we go. Sorry, I bumped some buttons on the mouse.
EGAD's garage.
Did that load in more detail? No, it didn't. Okay. Sure. Try that again. Oh. That's why I couldn't see it. We were off in nowhere's land. Oh, okay. This is where you're like getting the upgrades at. I was thinking
Yeah.
something else.
Yeah, no, that's where EGAD is talking to you in between levels.
We also have the more complicated it is, the longer it takes to load.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Which is why I'm showing you through this instead of just killing your computer instead. For those listening to the pre-show, I'm at noclip.website.
We are. Oh, wow.
Yeah, seeing the full detail instead of that weird kaleidoscope effect on here is amazing.
I mean, that kaleidoscope detail stuff is really cool, but
But this is what I
yeah,
want. I want the full render of
an
everything.
an HD version of Skyward Sword would be fan flippin' tastic.
We got that
Because they wouldn't
nothing.
have to do. They could do that watercolor effect, but they wouldn't have to do it as heavily.
Oh, there it is. I was trying to find where the third hole was in the clouds down there.
That is so cool.
Yeah, there's more detail on here than I suspected there would be. Where's the uh there's something missing here, isn't there?
Hmm.
The goddess statue?
Oh yeah, she's not there.
Yeah, it
She
should be
should be.
right here in front of me, shouldn't it? Or,
No. Turn around. Uh. Oh yeah, it should be right here. Because you go, it's turn back to the left of that bridge right there.
yeah. And we'll go
It
over
should
here
be
and
right
she
up
would be
there.
right up
Yeah.
here.
Yep. That's where it would be.
Is this the pumpkin house?
Yep. Okay.
Yeah. Oh, he's got the underside of the clouds rendered too. All right, I just thought I'd show you that. Let's go ahead and switch back to the main show. So leave call.
That's really cool. I need to check that site out. There's probably a few games I'd like to see stuff.
He doesn't have too much listed, but what's there is pretty much stuff you're gonna want to see. Okay, let's switch back to the channel. Welcome back.
I feel like I've been here before.
He's got some games they're under the experimental,
Yeah.
like Super Mario Odyssey and Breath of the Wild. And Breath of the Wild was a massive loading time. I loaded the entire overworld, and it is just the barest of bare details on there.
Really?
Yes, and like the Hyrule Field area, that is a whole bunch of little zones loaded together. Whereas the further out you go from there, they're larger chunks. So that was kind of an interesting thing to see in the I'm gonna call it the patchwork you can see in the ground there.
Yeah. No. Okay. Yeah, I just played around with a little bit of this first level, and it is totally Mega Man. You're gonna like that game.
Awesome.
I think we should both play and talk about it on the show next week.
Play it while talking about the show. You know, I could have recorded that footage of me messing around with that stuff.
You could have.
Well, you know what?
What?
I might as well do that.
Oh, Panic Button, you are my favorite people. I love you so much. Who is it coming to? Hold on.
You're a little
wait,
too
that's not-
excited there.
Panic Button is bringing Torchlight 2 to consoles.
Is that something we can have in the pre-show mention or not?
Yeah, that's fine.
Awesome.
That game, oh gosh, I love that game so much. You know what Torchlight is, don't you?
Yes.
Okay.
Never played it, but I know of it.
Love those games so much. Played them both on PC. For anybody that doesn't know, Torchlight is basically Diablo, but with like World of Warcraft visual.
Oh, the little heart plants. I zoomed in on one.
I have no idea what Hob is. Do you know what Hob is?
I've heard of it. I still don't know what it is.
It's from Runic Games, which is the same people that make Torchlight.
No way.
Puzzles, combat, platforming. That's any game. Tell me what this game is. Combat as a whole is useless. Killing enemies grants some bits that can be used to upgrade your combat abilities. Alternatively, you could, well, just skip that element entirely. Once I realized this, I avoided every combat encounter and ended up enjoying the game far more.
He played Undertale.
It's a 3D sort of adventure game. It could be interesting. I don't know. I need to see it in action. You play as like a hobgoblin, which is, I guess, where the name of the game comes from.
Neat. His name is Hob.
His name is Hob.
Last name's Goblin. People call his dad Mr. Goblin.
That's right. I'm mad I don't get to use that Twitch Prime Switch Online code.
I'm sorry.
I can't stack it. I can't stack an individual plan on top of a family plan, so I can't use it. Which stinks. I totally would have done that too. Of course, even then, I'd have to still buy the family plan next year. Hopefully, by this time next year, it'll be worth it.
I'm wondering if they'll get some blowback for making that not available for the family plan people, and then come back and fix it or something.
I don't know.
For those listening or watching the pre-show, if you haven't been paying attention for like the last 5 minutes, I am showing off Skyloft right now in the noclip.website thing. And I'm going to switch over to Luigi's Mansion 3D.
This is not surprising. Guess who Bethesda got to do the Wolfenstein port of Wolfenstein Youngblood on Switch?
Uh, Big red button. Wait, no. No.
Close.
Oh gosh, I have seriously forgotten the name of the company.
Panic Button.
Panic Button, thank you. That's
It's also
cool.
it's going to be $30.
Really? Just the Switch version?
Although we found out about Wolfenstein Youngblood a while ago, just this week Bethesda dropped some knowledge on us what to expect from this not fully retail priced project. It'll
Yeah.
arrive on July 26th for $30, $40 if you get the deluxe version. If you opt for the deluxe version, you get a buddy pass, which lets them play the full game for free with you.
Oh, that's right. You play as the twin daughters.
The pass apparently allows you to invite one friend at a time with an unlimited amount of uses. That info's all well and good. Naturally, folks are wondering if Panic Button will return to the Switch port after Wolfenstein 2, and the answer is yes.
I look forward to the game.
I will have to go in halvesies on somebody on that one, I think.
I just deleted the most current game from the Switch a couple of days ago. It's like I'm not going to go back and play this anytime soon.
Final Fantasy VII on Switch has some audio issues.
That doesn't surprise me.
Overworld music is messed up, apparently.
Speaking of Final Fantasy VII, I played some 14 this week, trying to level up Blue Mage, which I then stopped because it's kind of pointless to do the Blue Mage right now. They max out at level 50 and they're locked out of like doing dungeons and such. They can't even do story mode. But I mean, it is kind of cool leveling one up. But while I was doing that, I also hopped onto the Mog Station and bought the Cloud's bike from Final Fantasy VII Advent Children movie.
Nice.
And whenever you mount a creature in the game, it switches the music up. Like if you're on a Chocobo, you're gonna hear Chocobo music.
You should just hear Chocobo music all the time. It doesn't matter.
It's so much better in so many places. But I'm on Cloud's bike, and I'm like, I wonder what music this is gonna play. And it played the bike chase theme from Final Fantasy VII proper.
Awesome.
I'm so happy with that choice.
All right. That's a good set of news I think we've got there.
Do we want to see if Shannon's busy this week? Or
It's getting late. I mean, we can send them. I don't have my phone with me.
I'll do it. Everyone can enjoy the glittery gold room that I'm looking at now. Oh, okay. Yeah, he's out this week. I was reading our old messages.
Okay.
I
I thought
think
it was just going to be out last week.
no. Last week was a thing with
It was the
what?
impromptu trip.
Uh, yes, and then this week is uh work trip to Chicago.
Ah.
So yeah, probably a good thing I didn't bother him, and that I checked that
Yep.
first.
We got one piece of feedback. Let me
Really,
pull that. Yeah, it's from Nathan.
Nathan.
Thank you, Nathan, for your feedback.
I don't think he gets the pre-show.
No, I don't think he does.
I mean, I can send him the link to it. We should get him on the show sometime.
Yeah. He's been wanting to be on for a while.
In fact, I was talking to him early, I think it was this week. Talked to him about playing Hitman. Oh, this room's upside down. There's only one solution to fix that. There. Now it's right side up. The camera in the no clip thing, you can do a full rotation vertically.
Nice.
So the upside down room in Luigi's Mansion, I just
Is no longer upside down.
know what everything else is, and my
Yeah.
controls are kind of inverted. Left is right and right is left.
That's confusing.
Yeah, I gotta switch back. Oh, there we go. Let's take a look at uh, Twilight Princess. What's a good map in Twilight Princess?
Arbiter's Grounds. What else?
Arbiter's Ground Mirror Chamber?
Yeah. I think that's a
Uh,
pretty open area, actually.
yeah, it's actually a super simple map.
Yeah. Um,
Oh, there's a lot loaded outside of the map, though. Well, I'm going to take a look at this first. It's like it loaded the whole desert that you can see from the Arbiter Ground. But just in the barest of details.
yeah.
If I'd stopped doing that. Let's see, what else do we got? What else? Oh, regular Arbiter Grounds. Let's take a look at that one. We also have Mario Kart Double Dash, Metroid Prime.
Baby Park. Baby Park on the Switch is way more involved than any of the other Baby Parks.
I have not seen the Switch version.
Well,
Oh,
I
wow.
mean, not just on the Switch, but on Mario Kart 8, that version.
I loaded up Arbiter Grounds and it's the actual dungeon, and wow. Kind of reminds me of like level editing in Doom. Oh, this is the dungeon where you had to hunt like the ghost and stuff, isn't it? Or is that the Frozen Temple?
That was the Frozen area.
Oh,
And you find out that the ghost is the Lady Yeti.
it's also the one where I saved after beating the first ghost because it was late at night, and it didn't count the ghost, but it didn't count the one Poe towards my total, so I can only get to 99 Poes in the game.
Oh,
And that was my second time trying to do that. I don't have it in me for a third time. Or do I? On the HD version.
that version is way better.
Yeah, I haven't tried it on the HD version. What's with this doorway? Okay. Mario Kart Wii. Mario Kart Double Dash. Mario Kart DS. Was Baby
I
Park
want
was Baby Park on Wii or Double Dash?
uh Double Dash.
There it is. Load it up. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's adorable. And all I've done is look around. I haven't even moved.
Yeah.
Oh, there is a lot going on here.
Like a fully working theme park that you're in.
Pretty much. There's like a lake. There's a boat. The boat's called Bowser's Ship. There's another boat, but there's no lake. We got giant bottles that are structures and toad houses. A carousel swing thingy. Kamek's magic show, and it's a castle.
Yeah, there's a lot going on in the background of that track.
Oh, there's the area where you go to get in on the... We're not waiting in line. We're going right through this.
Cheater.
Bah. The magic is he made it disappear. There's a big winged Koopa, and his wings are like just going up and down real slow. His eyes move? Yep, his eyes move, and they're almost little Smash logos. Almost.
Bowser statue confirmed for Smash.
Paratroopa. What is that? There's just a pair of eyes up in the sky.
That would be weird.
Like the clouds all have eyes, the mountains have eyes, but then there's just eyes, not attached to anything. Let's see what we see from here. Maybe it's supposed to be the sun. I don't know. Is there a sun on here? Do you recall a sun being in the game?
No.
It's the only thing I can think of. Bum, bum,
Oh,
bum.
I was wrong. I got 20 gold coins for Metagal, not 5.
Ah, I'm off the track. I'm trying to drive on the track with a mouse and keyboard. Alright, cool. Time trial done. Do we want to start, or should I just keep recording some more of this stuff?
We should probably go ahead and start the show.
Okay.